I'm going to throw out a fiery opinion for the sake of debate and pushing a conversation. If you look at the worst things that are happening in the world right now, a gunman walking into a gay bar in Colorado and murdering a bunch of people, the horseshit that's happening in Qatar with FIFA being bought, and then everything that's happening in Iran too. You can actually kind of connect the dots between all these things, and it's a conversation about sex. And now I'm going to throw this out there. Religion is poison. On a conversation about sex, it's not easy to have on a global level, especially when you have religion that is just this shame machine that is just pumping out sexual shame. Shame for women being sexual in any way other than reproductive. Shame on men and women for being homosexual or any deviance from heterosexuality. And when you've got religion, which professes to be some sort of a truth, saying that people should not be acting in this way, that God will and wants to punish people for acting that way, then you add this ambiguous layer of belief that we can act as God's hands in helping carry out his goodness and carry out his justice. This intentional gray area that will lead the worst interpretations of that to say, I need to carry out God's justice. These people deserve to be punished. We understand that they're going to be punished in the afterlife. Therefore, I will take it upon myself to carry out God's justice. And as a result, people are murdered, women are shamed, and on a global level, sexuality is just stigmatized and attacked in a million different ways. And it's just so sad and ironic because people who are religious will hear me say this and think, no, religion is good. It does so many good things. And it doesn't. The thing is, when human beings are not in survival mode, we are all naturally good. And religion loves to take credit for the goodness, the good acts that are coming out of their members. But the thing is, there are good acts happening on a universal level, whether there is religion or not. But religion loves to take credit for it and be like, we are the vehicle of good acts and services. Fuck you. Religion is the vehicle of poison and shame. And the worst things in the world are being carried out by righteous indignation of people who believe that they are God's hands carrying out the justice. You need to take responsibility for the loose ends of your philosophy that result in psychopaths dishing out the absolute chaos that's happening across the world right now. The ridiculous shame and rules in Qatar with people attending the World Cup. People being pulled out of their houses and executed in Iran right now from protests that started from a woman who wasn't properly wearing her headdress. A man walking into a gay bar in Colorado and murdering a bunch of people. It's all coming from the same place, whether you want to admit it or not. So how about we let go of this truth, because there is no divine truth. There is no objective truth. We stop shaming people for something that is very natural and healthy. And we stop telling psychopaths that they should carry out the will of God. The will of God. Fuck.